The Mirror of Selina. In a quiet village nestled between the hills and the sea, there lived a woman named Selina. She was beautiful, intelligent, and gifted with a silver tongue that could persuade even the wisest elders. But beneath her charm and grace was a heart as cold as marble, for Selina was selfish to the core. Selina had grown up poor, watching her mother struggle to feed her and her siblings. She vowed never to live like that. But instead of building a life on kindness and effort, she chose the easier path, manipulating others to get what she wanted. By the time she was 25, Selina had tricked an old, wealthy merchant into marrying her. He died mysteriously within a year, and the villagers whispered of poison, but nothing was proven. Now a wealthy widow, Selina bought the grandest house in the village. Her garden bloomed with rare flowers, and her walls glittered with imported paintings. Yet, she shared nothing. The poor who came to her door were turned away. Children who admired her peacocks and fountains were chased off by guards. Even her own siblings, now grown and struggling, were denied help. Selina believed she owed no one anything. "No one gave me a hand when I was down," she often said. "Why should I give mine now?" Years passed, and Selina's beauty faded, though her wealth grew. She owned lands, rented homes, and controlled the local market. People bowed to her, not out of respect, but out of fear and necessity. One day, a wandering old woman knocked on Selina's door. She wore rags and leaned heavily on a crooked staff. Her eyes, though, gleamed with strange light. "Please," she said, "just a glass of water." Selina frowned. "There's a well in the square. Help yourself." "I am old," the woman said gently. "And I walked far. You have so much. A glass of water is little to ask." Selina narrowed her eyes. "You people always want something for nothing. I worked hard for what I have. I owe you nothing." With that, she slammed the door. What Selina didn't know was that the old woman was no ordinary beggar. She was a sorceress in disguise, a guardian of balance between selfishness and kindness. She stood before Selina's mansion, looked at its shining windows, and whispered an incantation. "Let her see what she has sown. Alone in wealth, in ice and stone. No laughter, love, nor comfort near, but echoes of her own cold sneer." From that day forward, everything began to change. Selina woke up to find her servants gone. Not just missing, vanished. Food spoiled in her kitchen. Water turned to dust in her glasses. When she walked to town, people ignored her. It was as if she were invisible. Even worse, her reflection began to change. In her mirror, she saw not her own face, but the people she had turned away, the starving child, the sick mother, the old man begging for warmth. Each time she looked, she saw more of them, crying, fading, accusing. Selina tried to fix things. She offered gold to the villagers, but no one would take it. She tried to smile, to help, but her voice was lost to their ears. She was trapped in her world of riches, alone, unseen, unheard. The mansion, once warm and glowing, grew colder each day. The fire would not light. The garden withered. Her laughter echoed back in a hollow tone. And in the silence, she began to feel the weight of the lives she had ignored. After a year of torment, Selina returned to the old village well. She knelt beside it, exhausted, trembling, and spoke aloud, not knowing if anyone would hear. "I was wrong," she whispered. "I was blind with greed. I see it now. I see them all. I would give everything to change what I've done." The wind picked up, and from the shadows, the old woman reappeared. "You cannot undo the past," she said. "But you can shape your future." Selina bowed her head. "Tell me what to do." The sorceress nodded and waved her staff. In that moment, Selina's mansion collapsed in a shimmer of light, and her riches vanished into the wind, scattered among the poor, the sick, and the hungry. Selina was no longer rich, nor beautiful, but she was visible once more. And so she stayed in the village, helping rebuild what she had once ignored. She cared for orphans, tilled the soil with the farmers, and nursed the sick. Though she never regained her wealth, she found something she had never truly known: peace. And when she died, many years later, it was said the children of the village wept, and her name was remembered not for her selfishness but for her redemption. And the mirror in her old home, it still stands in the ruins, showing not your reflection, but the lives you touch.